Many of us consider our pets to be members of the family. An animal may enter your life in a variety of ways and remain in your heart for eternity. However, some individuals only perceive money when they gaze upon animals. At this point, things may get hazardous. In today's tale, the dog was left at a shelter. But don't worry, this story, unlike many others, will end happily. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. There are other methods to obtain a puppy if you're seeking for one, but adopting or purchasing one from a breeder is the most popular option. Many breeders make an effort to be responsible, genuinely care about their animals, and just want what is best for them. However, there are just as many who don't give a damn about their puppy's welfare and are only interested in making money off of them. They overbreed their female canines and don't give a damn where their puppies end up as long as they can sell them for a profit. They also don't think the dog is worth anything if it can't bring in any money for them. That is what transpired when a Pomeranian breeder decided that his one and only dog was no longer worth caring for. At 5 months old, they had determined the puppy, whose they named Jasper, was too large to be sold for a healthy profit. They made the decision to leave the puppy at their neighborhood shelter rather than giving him any more time or money or trying to find him a decent home for nothing. The animal shelter wanted to find the cutest possible home for the little ball of fur since he was so adorable. They did not want him to end up as one of the depressing figures that frequently follow a dog abandoned at a shelter. He should have had every opportunity to live an amazing life, just as every dog does. They posted an advertisement on Pet Finder after taking images of him. This site functions something like a dating app. However, instead of a matchmaker, it's an animal dot compared to other apps. There is a far greater likelihood that you will find the love of your life there. It enables individuals to view a wide variety of animals in shelters and select the ideal one for them. Kathy Grayson had spent some time searching for a dog. She didn't feel like she could adopt any of the dogs, even though she fell in love with everyone she saw, until she saw a photo of a little ball of fluff that resembled a cuddly teddy bear. She had never seen a happier face than his, and she was moved to tears when she read his narrative. Jasper was the puppy she had always wanted, she knew. She gave the shelter a call immediately soon, and they gave her an adoption procedure explanation. Additionally, they recommended that she pay Jasper a visit first in order for them to get to know one another and see whether they would click. Kathy accepted and was eager to see him. She clarified that her attraction to him stemmed from the fact that he was an odd-looking dog. She could tell she clicked with him right away since the small ball of fur warmed up to Kathy right away. The emotion she had upon viewing the puppy's picture was entirely eclipsed by the sensation she felt upon picking him up and giving him a cuddle. And true to his appearance, he behaved like a cuddly teddy bear. She immediately brought him home after adopting him. However, Kathy wished for him to be spared memories of his past and the people who had dismissed him with such ease. She desired for him to start over. It didn't mean she had a name planned for him, even if she would no longer be referring to him by the name they had given him, Jasper. She was merely going to call him Puppy Bear for the first month. Then she discovered the name Bertie, which was associated with the P.G. Wodehouse novelist Bertie Wooster. Bertie the Pomeranian now had a new name to match his affectionate new home, and it suited every day. Kathy, who ran an art gallery in New York, drove Bertie to work. As a matter of fact, Kathy rarely took Bertie, or Bobo, as she sometimes referred to him, anywhere. Unlike his cold-blooded prior owner, she thought he was large enough to travel with her everywhere. Bertie traveled with her, they attended to art events together, and she took him to the park. Given that her best buddy had previously experienced abandonment, how could she possibly leave him at home? However, it appears that the adorable dog had no regrets about his past existence. He rapidly became used to this wonderful existence, complete with a human who loved him and a world full of people and animals he could befriend. It quote, as hardly surprising that wherever Kathy went, people stopped her and asked to pet Bertie because of his adorable face and fluffy body. He was ecstatic with the attention he received and was always eager to make friends with people. He never minded sharing the spotlight, too, since he was as accustomed to being the center of attention as Birdie was. He enjoyed playing with other dogs and other animals. His cheerful disposition and Kathy's affection were enough to squash any concern he may have felt. She was frequently stopped by strangers who wanted to know where she had found Birdie and whether they could give her the breeder's information. She would then take her time to tell how he'd ended up with her. She didn't stop using Pet Finder on her phone to show people all the lovely creatures who are still in need of a happily ever after. The service was unknown to even her own pals. She wanted to tell everyone about the wonderful friend she had met during the funeral. She didn't know what more she could do, though, other than alerting everyone she could about it. While going through her phone one day, Kathy discovered that, similar to most of us, she had hundreds, if not thousands, of photos of Birdie stored there. They did a lot of things together, and she had to take pictures of something every day. Surprisingly, Birdie enjoyed swimming, and there were photos of him in the water, as well as several shots of him changing into various costumes. The collection of images and videos featuring the two of them at art events is endless. The world would be grateful that Kathy was unable to erase even a single one of those priceless, joyful moments. Birdie frequently featured on her social media page for the art gallery because he was frequently at the gallery. Nonetheless, he soon began to dominate the page. He was requested by many customers, and he enjoyed getting to know his new admirers. To meet Birdie, they even brought their pets. Kathy had always envisioned the gallery as a friendly place where people could come together and share their passion for art. By then, it had also become into a fantastic destination for animal lovers who wanted to spend time with their own dogs and take in some amazing art. Many of them were only aware that they could accomplish this because of the gallery's social media posts. It was then that Kathy had an idea. She would make Birdie a customized Instagram page. She may upload any photos she took of him there. She would make sure Pet Finder was highlighted on the page so that the handful of individuals she thought would visit it would be aware of the service and may perhaps tell their friends about it. Furthermore, Birdie would have a place to upload and save her photos, even if her friends and family were the only ones who visited her profile. It was a good idea, and Kathy promptly set up Birdie's Instagram account. That incredible dog accomplished something very spectacular, but she just uploaded a few photos and kind of forgot about it. All throughout the world, people were moved by his face and narrative. The exploits he and his closest friend Kathy went on captured the attention of thousands of people. His page attracted hundreds of thousands of followers very quickly. Birdie had shot to fame on Instagram. Hopefully, the breeder who left him there has noticed it and is sorry for what they did. Thousands of people adore the dog who was too big to sell. However, this breeder never even crosses Kathy and Birdie's minds. Birdie and Kathy lead wonderful lives, traveling and engaging in their passions. Despite their large following, Kathy makes sure that Birdie's life is not hampered by them. She has more people to display their images to, but he is still acting in the same way as before. Kathy is glad to have Birdie, who is a content dog. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.